Enter Chewie. I brought him home in a carrier, and Marley went nuts, sniffing it. "Marley, meet Chewie," I said. Chewie stepped out, took one look at my apartment, and I could practically feel his disdain. Marley's brain just short-circuited. He saw this small, fluffy creature and went into full playboy mode, but in the air, tail going, at warp speed. Chewie just stared at this golden tornado of happy-go-lucky stupidity, yawned, and then gracefully leaped onto the highest bookshelf. The look on Marley's face was one of pure, dramatic betrayal. Their first few days together were a masterclass in miscommunication. One night, Chewie was peacefully watching a moth on the windowsill. Marley, attempting what he probably thought was a stealthy approach, crept up behind him, and then let out a sneeze that could wake the dead. Chewie shot straight into the air, fur puffed, and landed on the curtain rod, hissing. Marley just looked so apologetic, whining, "Sorry, you just smell interesting, like outside, and fancy." Then came the battle for food. I gave them each their own bowl. Chewie's on the counter, Marley's on the floor. Marley inhaled his food in about 2 seconds flat and then eyed Chewie's bowl. His first plan was a direct assault. He took a running leap at the counter and just slammed into it, sliding down in a heap. Chewie, watching from the top of the fridge, looked completely unimpressed. Plan B involved Marley trying to push a kitchen chair over to use as a step stool. It just tipped over with a loud crash. I turned around to find Marley looking completely innocent next to the overturned chair. Things started to shift on a rainy day. I was working, and Marley was bored out of his mind. He tried everything to get Chewie to play, but the cat wasn't having it. Then, Marley noticed Chewie batting a little paper ball around. His ears perked up. He crept over to Chewie, batted the ball, and it rolled right toward Marley. We all held our breath, but instead of eating it, Marley gently nosed it back. Chewie stared, then tentatively batted it again. And just like that, a slow, careful game of interspecies soccer began. I just watched, smiling. I didn't dare move. But Chewie still ruled the roost. One day at the dog park, another owner asked how they got along. I just smiled and said, "They have an understanding." What I didn't say was that 30 minutes earlier, Chewie had physically blocked Marley from leaving for his walk, just sitting in the middle of the hallway until he decided it was time. The real turning point came during a thunderstorm. I was out, and Marley is terrified of thunder. He was trying to hide behind the couch, under the table, anywhere, just trembling and whining. Chewie, who had been napping, watched him with what looked like annoyance. But then he must have seen Marley's genuine fear. He let out this long-suffering sigh, jumped down, and walked right over to the whimpering dog. He curled up right next to Marley's paws. Marley immediately stopped trembling and rested his head near the tiny, warm cat. They stayed like that through the whole storm. When I got home the next morning, I found them. Marley was asleep on his bed, and Chewie was curled up on his back like it was a fluffy, living throne. I had to take a picture. The camera click woke Chewie, who jumped off with offended dignity, like he had no idea how he got there. But something had changed. Marley woke up and gave Chewie a gentle nudge with his nose, and Chewie, for the first time, didn't move away. Now, this is their new normal. They play together, with Marley chasing the laser pointer right into walls. At dinner, Marley actually waits for Chewie to finish eating before he starts. They've even become partners in crime, like the time Chewie rescued Marley from a scary cucumber on the floor, and every night they sleep together. A friend asked me what changed. How did they go from mortal enemies to best friends? I watched them playing, Chewie batting at Marley's wagging tail, and Marley playing along. I think they just realized that being alone is way worse than putting up with each other. Just then, Marley sneezed right on Chewie. The cat gave him a look of pure disgust, but then Marley offered him his favorite toy as a peace offering. And now, every night, they sit at the window together, watching the world go by. Marley might still drool on the windowsill, and Chewie might still sigh like he's bearing the weight of the world, but they're a team. The chaotic dog and the regal cat watching over their kingdom, together. Thanks for watching our story. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of Marley and Chewie's adventures.